Alright, so we're at the Shady Valley Country Store, Northeast Tennessee, right close to the North Carolina and Virginia border. So, US 421, the country store. So you can see it says one valley, 3 mountains, 489 curves, and we're right at the crossroads of all of them. So basically any way I go from here is going to be mountainy, curvy, and fun. If you go that way, it goes to Elizabethton, really good mountain that way. That way goes to Mountain City, really good mountain that way. That way goes to Bristol, really good mountain that way. So we're going to do all of them. So right now we're just in the valley. Oh, another good sign. Warning to truckers. Switchbacks 1 mile ahead. We like switchbacks around here. This guy's on the wrong side of the frickin' road. So is this as good as Tell the Dragon? Absolutely not. It's nowhere near it. But it does have its moments where it's incredibly fun. It's definitely worth your time to come and hang out for a weekend and ride here. Guarantee you'll have a good time. And it's nowhere near as crowded on the weekends, especially. Even at its most crowded, it's nowhere near Tell the Dragon. So now we're starting to get up into the part where we can start riding again, as we're past the houses and such. So, but this is the mountain going from Shady Valley over to Bristol, Tennessee. And there's a lot of people that think this mountain's the most fun, and other people think the other mountain's the most fun. I think, for my money, it depends on which way you're going, which one's the most fun. I think this one's the most fun if you're coming from Bristol this way, but I'm going the opposite direction right now. And it's still fun, but I just think once you get to the top of this one and start down, I always think it's more fun to ride aggressively going up the mountain, more so than going down, because if I do get into a situation, I have gravity helping slow me down because I'm going uphill instead of downhill. And the Appalachian Trail goes through right here. And I've said this before, if you want to find good riding, look for places that intersect the Appalachian Trail, because it's always in the mountains, little curvy roads getting up to it and stuff. So yeah, we're at the top of this mountain and now we've already started down. So from here on, it's all downhill. It's like I said, which is why I think this mountain, I think it's more fun to be going the other direction, because you're all uphill that way. But each mountain definitely has its own vibe. So I get my head turned around looking all the way through these turns. Just run out of clearance. Grinding the pegs. As I am on the Tiger today, which doesn't have as much clearance as, say, a sport bike would. Guess I got about an extra 200 pounds over most sport bikes too. It says, you know, the max speed sign or whatever over there says 20 miles an hour. I passed the Google streetcar view here one time and I got all excited. I thought I was going to be on there, but then I wasn't. There's a whole video about it. I was so aggravated. Nice little downhill section here. We're going to a pretty good size ride here. Downshift for that one. Nice little combination of turns here. Ooh. That's pretty. Hardest part about this is trying to remember to talk, but I'm busy. I'm busy driving. Yep, we're about to catch up with somebody, I think. This big old sweeper. Yep, catching up with a little car. We're about down to an interesting thing here anyway, so we'll pull off there and we'll talk about that for a minute. Alright, so this is what is known as the Red Corner, or Jack's Corner, depending on who you ask. As you can see all around me, there's it's like a memorial to people that passed away riding in the area. Kind of cool. You can see they got a little garden there. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little tiny sign. I actually made that sign for the guys that keep up with this, because I did a video about it and it got a bunch of views, so I figured it was the least I could do. This one's new. I hadn't seen this before. They got that nice little table back there to kind of sit and chill out, hang out and talk to people. Most of the time when you come through here on the weekends, you'll see bikes sitting here hanging out doing bike stuff. Now why they painted it all red, I don't know, but it's still pretty cool. That's kind of the Shady Valley to Bristol, Tennessee mountain. Lots of fun. We're actually going to turn around and go back here in just a second.